Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play, where today we're going to be playing a little bit more of Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. However, in this part, we are going to be moving on to the 7th dimension, which is the Eggipus dimension, which is 88 million years before Crash Bandicoot. So, let's embark on this quest, and we'll choose a skin. I think we're going to go with Bare Bones, because that one actually does suit it quite well, and it's quite a popular skin for this one. Now unfortunately a lot of these skins cannot be unlocked because I'm not doing inverted as of yet, so we'll have to soon switch to Coco, but we've got plenty of Coco skins we can use, so that's fine. But anyway, here we go with Blast to the Past. Now this is quite a fun level, and I mean, you do use one of the quantum masks quite heavily in this one, and you do have to rely on it quite heavily. Now I'm going to be honest, this one's like not too hard once you get used to it. Definitely not as hard as the next two, well, definitely the last level in this world. Now that is a hard one. That is definitely for sure. So, there we go. So, yeah, it always gives me anxiety like spinning these little like TNT crates, because you just somewhat know that you're going to end up messing something up somehow. So yes, I should be able to get through here. Nice one. And there we go. Yeah, they always put that sneaky box high up to where you're like trying to, you're not able to find it. Which just sort of like is the cause for why on my very first playthrough of this game I missed quite a few crates in these levels, especially this one. Now, I couldn't find them. I actually had to watch a YouTube video, so yes. Here we go, some more rail sliding. It's sort of a bit Crash of the Titans-esque, I'm not gonna lie. This, but it sort of like works really well. It probably works better because I say the mechanics are very fine-tuned for this game. Now, a lot of people probably will not agree with me here, but I think this game's pretty well optimised, you know, in terms of the way it controls and the way it plays in terms of physics. I mean, it's just optimised well in general. I mean, This had more time to get things right and add new features. Flashback tape already, awesome. Compared to like say Crash Bandicoot N Trilogy. So you see what I mean by like the changing dynamics? One of the main like star, you know, points why I like this game so much. You know, we're in a side scroller section right now. I mean, that didn't really happen too much. I mean, it happened in the prehistoric levels in like Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, but at the same time it didn't happen as much as it does in this game. But anyway, this bonus round. Right, I'm going to do a bit of a tutorial here, because I know a lot of people do sort of struggle with this bonus round, and it's definitely not an easy one. Now, for this one, this is what you got to do. You've sort of like got to go on the top here. I see, I always did the bottom route first. Well, that is wrong. Anyway, you got to sort of like bounce across the top here. Wait for that one to give you another exclamation trigger crate, and keep going across like that, and now you get these crates at the start, and now you work your way back and then go along the bottom. So yeah, this is definitely one of the trickier to work out bonus rounds, though not quite as tricky as I thought I timed that just right, but obviously not. Okay, so we're going again. So as I say, this is quite a tricky bonus round to work out if you're like first time new to this. But at the same time, it's not really as bad as, say, some of the other bonus rounds in the game. Like, I know somebody, Janinja, struggled with one of the bonus rounds. I can't remember what the level was called. It weren't off balance, it was the one before that. It was a night one in the 4th world anyway. And yeah, that bonus round, he said was the hardest, but I personally don't feel that. But, you know, it's each to their own, which, because, I mean, pretty much whatever you find harder. Because, I mean, difficulty just depends per player to player. I mean, I'm not the best at first-person shooters, but, you know, I'm happy to play them. But, I mean, then again, there's a lot of first-person shooters esports champions that probably could not play this game for the life of them. And oh my gosh, I don't understand how I managed to actually get through there. I got super lucky there. I consider myself, you know what, I'm picking up the mask just to be extra safe. Because, I mean, it don't hurt to have extra protection, you know, just in case. Because I am not risking my life here. And obviously there's no crates back here, so I might as well put the quantum mask back on. So, there we go. Right, that's the problem. I mean, it would be so much more convenient if, you know, these TNT and Nitro crates could explode these steel crates, but that's not the way it works. So yeah, you've got to pretty much use your slowdown ability. Otherwise the final detonator at the end is not going to do that. And wow, I nearly lost my bearings with the controls. That would have not gone well at all. Yeah, so okay, so I think we're on track here. So I mean, this part here is pretty much one of the easier parts of the level. It's just sort of like, oh, that was really stupid, wasn't it? Now it's just getting hidden gem. Hidden gem is like put in a really, really sort of sneaky position in this level. It really is. So anyway, here we go. So here we go, more sliding. Right, this is the last part of the level. So what I've got to do here is I've got to keep sliding all the way along. And now what you got to do is you got to hop to the... No, I missed the hidden gem. How? I jumped in plenty of time. Oh no, I've got to go through again. But you know, that is really no big deal because, you know, obviously I've got the gems anyway, so yep, time to get this crate. And there we go, at least I've got the insanely perfect relic. That's at least one thing I don't have to worry about, but I weren't going to throw that away just for that stupid hidden gem, because it's just going to take more time in the long run anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replay the level, and I'm going to do a run through, and I will meet you back when we get to where the hidden gem is. Okay, so here we go, now we are back on track. This time, can I get the hidden gem and not miss it? So, I bet I'm going to jump it too early, aren't I? Yes, I got it. There we go. So, I wanted to jump back to the other side then, but it wouldn't let me. And you know what? It's a good thing I maybe didn't get that gem the first time around. But anyway, we've got the gem. Okay, right. We got the gem. Let's just get out of this level. Okay, so on our way back to the dimensional map now. Right. Okay, let's move on to our next level. In fact, no, we're not moving on to our next level because there's flashback tapes. I totally forgot about those. But anyway, we're going to do them anyway. So here we go with N.Terview. So, yeah, I like the way it just... And you can make lots of words that starts with N and start it with N. You know, it's just a habit that these Crash games have taught me to do. But obviously, I won't exactly use that in a professional manner. But, you know, at the same time, it's kind of cool that they've actually... you can actually sort of... good creativity, I'm going to say. I mean, I think Vicarious Visions basically... Yeah, right, I weren't looking then, I was too busy talking. And yeah, that's another dumb mistake. So, yeah, flashback tapes, I am not the best at. And I forgot to change my skin for Coco. But, you know, we're going to be using Coco in the next levels anyway, so... I might as well just... change it anyway. Now imagine if it was insanely perfect relics in these flashback tapes. That would be hell on earth. And yeah, we really, really, really do not want that, so... So just concentration. That is why I'm being so quiet here. This one is a real pain because you've got to like spin both of the crates at the same time, and if you don't do that, you're not getting through. So yeah, so you can sort of feel the tension because they are actually using the chase level music from Crash 2 here, which I mean does fit this quite well. I'm not gonna lie. But it is very anxiety-inducing music, so... Okay, so we got through that bit, right, that's the hard part done. Now this part is actually quite easy. It's really not hard at all, so that is at least something, that's at least some relief. So maybe I might be able to get through this bit first time. Maybe I can, maybe I cannot. We're gonna find out. So I've got to... It's just basically about hitting all of these trigger crates. Okay, I don't think I meant to do it like that, but there's still another way to get them. There we go. Awesome. Yes, so nice stuff. Oh, but can I get that one? That's the question. So yeah, that was a bit awkward. That was done dirty. You're not really meant to do it that way, but I've done it anyway. Right, now I just need to play through to the end. Now I'm not going to do anything with these crates until I've got the trigger. There we go. So now that the trigger's been done, I can now go back and just break all these crates. I believe, anyway, so... Nice one. So there we go, that's it now. Just get to the end and don't get crushed by these crates. And I have won. So there we go, awesome. So... yeah, so really, really cool stuff. So now we're going to meet and get to play as a new flashback level character. So I'm not going to change the skin right now, but yeah, you get to play as Dr. Neo Cortex. So yeah, really, really nice stuff. So let's see how this is like in terms of like maybe haptic feedback, you know, on the DualSense. We will find out. But anyway, here we go. Fossil fueled. Yeah, so Cortex, I mean, lots of people say he's the least favourite playable character, but it possibly could be. But at the same time, I think he still controls well. His blaster gun can hit objects to the side, but the charge forward mechanic does actually work quite smooth. I'm not gonna lie. So that is at least one good thing about this. Now it's just more of a matter of not missing any stupid crates, because, you know, that's very easy to do, and I'm playing this in daytime, by the way, so I can't really see too well what's going on the screen, which is really annoying.
They laughed when I added blockification.
It kind of reminds me of like when you use those like projectors they had in classrooms, and the sun was coming in and you couldn't see what was on the screen, and yeah, that was really annoying. But it's looking like... yeah, so here we go. So you can dive across here. Right, this looks like a bottomless pit, but it's not. There's actually a hidden gem down there, so definitely do not be forgetting that. But anyway, before I continue, right, I want to give a good shout out to an awesome guy and friend in the community, and that is Bobbledink, Rodri, who... well, he's apparently been in the community for quite a bit, but I've just recently started to get to know him. But, yeah, really, really awesome guy. And he's thinking of starting some Let's Plays on his channel very soon. So, yeah, really, really awesome stuff. So, definitely do go checking his channel out. In fact, I might even link it in the description. So, for when this Let's Play starts, and I believe he's planning on doing Spyro 1 to begin with, which is a really good starter Let's Play, considering I started with Crash Team Racing, but realistically, my improved Let's Plays started with Insane Trojan Reignited, which I think both really good starter Let's Plays, so yeah, definitely check him out. I'm going to be leaving a link in the descriptions to his channel, so yes, there's your shout out. Awesome guy, definitely go check him out. But anyway, here we go, this side-scroller section. Really, really tricky. Really not easy at all. You know, especially when you start discovering all of the hidden objects. And it's... yeah, so basically, you've got to do a jump. Yeah, there we go. You've got to jump, bounce on that crate and go back. Yeah. You're going in circles. Although I'm not going to say it's as bad as Rock Blocked, which is the timeline level for this one, for the next level coming up, which will be Dino Dash. That one is a real pain. Look how you can see like all of the level in the distance, the draw distance. It's just so nice. And this was the same case on... this is probably why the PlayStation 4 just couldn't run this game too well unless you had the PS4 Pro. I mean, I've got the PS4 version, I've got the PlayStation 5 version. Obviously, that was a free upgrade, by the way. So if you've got a PlayStation 4 version of a game, you've got a PlayStation 5, pop in your disc, and you get a free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version. So, yeah, haptic triggers just sort of like have a nice bump on this. But, at the same time, it's not like super amazing, like, because for the simple reason, I don't use it too much because I just use the old-fashioned square button to fire. So, yeah, because I'm old school, so I'm not getting to feel that haptic feedback. Now, if I put haptic feedback into all the buttons, that'd be amazing, but could you imagine the cost and how much a controller would weigh if he actually did that.
I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling.
That would just be mental. That really would. So I'm trying to like figure out when this is like set. I'd like to imagine that this is like set in the 10th dimension of Crash to Insanity. In fact, it possibly could be, but I mean it's really cool. It really is. So if that's the case, in fact, it would make sense for this to be the 10th dimension. It really would. So you'll have to let me know what you think to that if you're watching. So yeah, really, really, really cool stuff. This Let's Play, this game. I mean, I sounded a bit egotistical when I said this Let's Play is so cool, but you know, I really don't want to be that type of person because you know, obviously. But I think it's going okay. This. Yes. So, yeah. So you gotta really try to like. Yeah, really use the charge, because it can get you all the way across. So that's at least one good thing, that's a relief. And I've nearly got up. Yeah, that's the thing, you've got to watch the Wumpers as well. Because you can end up losing everything. Right, this part I nearly died on. I want to be careful. There we go. Nice stuff. So yeah, end of level. I've got it. Here we go. 2 more Nitros. Well, it's actually them 2 crates there, actually. I don't even need that Nitro trigger. You know what? Forget it. I'll just pop them myself. And they're not popping myself, so I'm going to have to pop them. Yeah, that was weird. That's a weird glitch. They need to patch that out, but I doubt they will now. But anyway, here we go, like a Rhinestone Bandicoot. Yes, there we go. 50% of the normal gems collected. Awesome. So here we go, another insanely perfect relic. Awesome stuff. So yes, on to the next level, which has a flashback tape as well, but I think the main worry here, that this is going to be a hard level. So what are we going to do for this one? So yes, we unlocked Cortex's timeline levels, so he started a foe, now he's a friend. Experiences Cortex's point of view. Awesome. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch characters to Coco. We're starting on her, and we're going to do the bare bones actually, because the bare bones one does actually quite fit this one. So we're actually going to go with that skin, because it is a yeah, really, really cool stuff. So obviously we've both got the what is it, the skeleton skins on. So yeah, Dino Dash. This was one of the levels that was actually featured in the demo, which I never got to play for the simple reason I bought the digital version, no, the physical version of the game. I can't talk today, I'm really sorry guys, and I'm not exactly speaking with true precision here, but you know, obviously but yeah, I bought the physical version of this game, so I never got to play the demos of Snow Way Out, Ship Happens and Dino Dash, which I got to play through a friend's PlayStation 4 share play, but it wasn't the most fun experience because the lag was insane. There was like a second of delay from pressing the button, something you just cannot put up with this game. It would just make it like totally unplayable. So yeah, you don't want any kind of lag when you're playing this game, you really do not. I mean, I've got the PC version of this game, and that's awesome as well, especially if you can play it in like the high frame rates, upwards of 100 FPS. It really does this game justice, it really does. So yep, so lots of phasing objects in and out, you've got to be really careful. Oh, and there's the T-Rex in the background, you've got to be very, very careful. Yeah, so to unlock more skins, like I have been doing, you've really, really got to, well, basically, be doing the inverted levels, which I'm not planning on doing till after. Now, if it's a live Let's Play, I might mix it up a little bit. Otherwise, I might not. So, yeah, if you're missing crates here, don't worry too much, because the dino will break it. So, yeah, this is a lot harder and a lot more intense than, say, the Triceratops chasers that was in Crash 3. So yeah, there we go, that was a timeline sequence triggered, which we will find out pretty soon. And this skin on Coco does look really weird, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, there we go, you see what I mean, hard game. What you'd find in the lab bonus round in Crash 1. So I don't know if I'm gonna get the N.Terview perfect relic first time on this, I really, really do not know. But, oh, I nearly lost it there. Yeah, so I'm surprised there's been no Aku Akus as of yet. That could have been something that could have maybe improved the game on difficulty-wise, to sort of balance it out. You see, why? I don't get this. That acts as a checkpoint, so why put a checkpoint next to it? It's okay if you like doing a run through the level, but I just don't understand like the whole reason behind this. So yes, you're being watched by these like baby dinos. Now, you don't lose any chance of the insanely perfect relic or count any deaths if you die, and I've got no Eggipus anyway, so if you watch what happens when I die, they all sort of laugh in the background, which is kind of like really cute and funny at the same time, but also like a bit evil. But yeah, basically they follow you. They're like looking at you the whole time, but they seem friendly, and they're laughing again. You can actually hear them laughing in the background, which is kind of a bit adorable, not gonna lie. Yeah, so really, you don't want to slide when you're too close up. I think I realised what my problem was there, to be honest. Here we go. Nice one. Yeah, as I say, just the background detail, the lighting and everything in these levels just looks amazing. I just can't believe Toys for Bob just put together such an amazing game. I know there's certain people who don't like this game, like sorry to... Kyle's gonna hate me when I say that I love this game. Yeah, Kyle S, so yeah, really sorry to admit it, but this is an awesome game, like it or not, so yeah. Yep. I don't know what's going off outside. Somebody's just blowing the horn in a, I don't know, it's like minivan. Really weird. So yeah, I'm just gonna oh, it's like mini SUV, just like doing like a 20-point turn in the street. But anyway, enough on that. Yes, I don't know if these crates actually get broken if you miss them. But I mean, I really don't want to risk it because I'm wanting to probably try to get this level done, because this is a long level and it's going to make my future streams really long if I have to go back and do these on the insane. No, I got stuck. Okay, that's cost me time. That's making him catch up with me, and I nearly hit them shrooms. But then again, that's a good thing because it doesn't do a long jump here. It's the next one I've got to worry about and be fast on. I totally forgot about that. And I haven't got a single Aku. There hasn't been a single Aku. That is really scary and worrying. It really is. Right, anything up here? No. Okay. Yeah, it's cool looking into the sky. It really is. I mean, the details in this are absolutely just amazing. Awesome stuff. Yep, so here we go. This is the part that a lot of people complain about. It is really tricky. You've got to like get real... Whoa, that was close. But I have got an Aku to back me up. So that is a bit reassuring in a way, in some ways, but not others. Right, slide on... There we go. So we've got the hard part done. Right, now for the final chase section. If I can get 3 insanely perfect relics in a row, that would be absolutely amazing. It would be amazing that I've like failed awful at the flashback tapes, but I haven't. But I've managed to do quite well on the insanely perfect relics. It just goes to show how hard those tapes really are. And this is from somebody who's like 106% completed this game, maybe like 4 times so far. Because I just find the game so fun and so addictive. Some people think you ought to get a life. There we go, I did it, nice. So, yep, so we've got the well-hidden gem too. So here we go, nice one, awesome. So, yep, we're going to have another cutscene, ups and downs, that's a trophy, awesome stuff. So, yep, let's, insanely perfect relic earned. Think you can crush another level? Yes, I can. But, you know, we're not going to do any more today because I played enough today anyway. So I think I'm just going to leave it at this. So anyway, cutscene time.
Wake up!
My goodness, if it isn't Lonnie Lowly. How are you, brother?
Sorry to interrupt, but existence could end at any minute, so can we hurry?
When's existence ever done anything for anyone anyway?
Don't mind Grumpy Gus. He's always a downer.
Yeah, don't mind me. I don't matter. nothing matters.
Now that we found Ika Ika, that's all 4. What's next?
We can't close the rifts until we stop whatever's opening them.
That would be N.Terview and his precious rift generator.
Sounds like it's time to kick some entropy butt.
Yeah, so awesome stuff. So, yeah, we'll be moving on to N.Terview's world in the next game, that dimension. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be saving my progress. Which is a really wise idea, I'm not going to lie. So anyway, right, I'm going to put both skins back to normal. Because we're starting as Coco now anyway, so... And it's cool, you can actually swap between, like, Coco and Crash without having to go into the skins menu. So, yeah, that's rock blocked. We don't want that level yet. We're going for that one later, so yes, we're going to do the flashback tape for Dino Dash, which is Nitro Bounce Crate Tests. So, these are some interesting crates. I'm going to show you how they work. And if you're not familiar with them, yeah, we've got the sewer music from Crash 2. So yes, you'll see, yeah, they sort of like go like the colour of like some traffic signals. You know, sort of like go green, yellow and then red. You know, and then they turn into nitros. So yeah, it's something you gotta watch. So yeah, these have some very, very unique characteristic crates that we've never seen before. So they've actually added something new into this, which is something I really wanted to see because, you know, basically, you know, obviously, Insane was a remake, so they couldn't have really added anything new to it, but, I mean, Wrath of Cortex didn't typically add really that much new in terms of things like crates and other assets similar to that. They basically just, like, worked on things like, you know, vehicles and stuff like that. Which, I'm not gonna lie, the vehicles are not actually that bad in Crash Wrath of Cortex. So, yeah, we're approaching the end of this section now. Really cool stuff. There we go. So, right, this is where the difficulty sweetly improves. Oh, so I managed to get through. Right, that was probably the hardest part of this level so far. So, I mean, that is at least one relief. I actually managed to get through that part. So that's at least something good, at least.
I wish to try whatever pet shampoo our furry friend uses. My follicles are simply decaying.
I love like listening to like the background humour. That's why I keep going quiet. Because I mean, really I should try not to talk over it. I should like shut up when that starts. You know, not to be blunt to myself here. Oh, right. Yeah, you see what I mean? By this being quite challenging. Because it really is. So here we go. So what do you do with this one? Oh, yeah, that's what you do. We've got to sort of like trigger these. And then that'll deal with those crates. And then when we get the final nitro detonator, it should, with a bit of luck, deal with the rest. So, alright, this is the hard part. So yeah, get these ones for definite. Right, it's going under here, which is sort of the tricky section. Yeah, see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah, definitely not easy, by any means at all. Really not. So now I've got to play through that section. I'm not like being super precise, going to get everything, because there's really not much point in actually doing that. There really isn't. Because you're not really getting any bonus from it. I don't even think what you get from this level you get to take out with you, to be honest. So, in that case, there's absolutely no reason to like getting all of the, let's say, Wumpas and lives in it. So, I don't know, we'll actually have to look that up, and I'll probably update you in the next part, because I'm not recording the next part today anyway, because this part's probably been long enough, despite the fact there's been no boss. I think the next part's going to be really long, considering the last platforming level in the next world is really long as well, so... Yeah, it's definitely something that's going to Right, time. Take my time. There we go. That's it. I've done it. So don't go messing anything up, stupid. There we go. Yes, I've done it. Awesome. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, and here goes the dog. It's congratulating me. That's all it is. It's congratulating me for my skill on completing this flashback tape. So, yeah. Nobody at the door, is there? Yes, there is. But anyway, this has been this part of this Let's Play, and yes, I'll catch you all in part 8. So, yep, excuse the dog. He's signing off the video. I'll catch you later.